Hey guys, what's up? Ozzy tuning in. I just wanted to cover a quick topic while my brain is still fresh. It's Sunday, Memorial Day weekend 2021. I'm in the middle of breeding season, hatching out a lot of crazy stuff, selling a ton of snakes. Everything is good, exciting times, real busy, but I just wanted to tune in and talk about something real quick. So over the years, if you guys go back and listen to podcast interviews that I did, 10, 12 years ago, and since then, you guys have heard me talk about my approach to breeding and how I upgrade my genetics every year. You guys see me selling adult females every year. Some people think I'm crazy. Some people think I'm getting out. I'm going out of business. But what I'm really doing is I'm upgrading my genetics. It's a real simple but powerful approach when breeding ball pythons. And essentially what I do is, for instance, if I have a normal, I will use her to produce hets, het pies, het clown, whatever. And then I'll start growing those hets up. And once those het females are ready, getting close to breeding size, I'll then sell that proven breeder normal female. And then eventually I'll replace the het with a visual, and then replace the visual with an orange dream pied or an orange dream clown, etc. I call that the upgrade. And what that does is it's pretty powerful because it just slowly over time, the power of my production increases and increases and increases. And the real benefit of that from a business standpoint is this. I can keep my collection at the same size, so I don't have to increase my production to increase my income. Think about that. I can produce the same number of clutches every year, but my income continues to increase because the power of my clutches increase. It's something that I've been tracking from day one. And I remember some of my first clutches. My first clutch ever was a pastel clutch. And that clutch was, I think I produced 3 pastels in that clutch, 2.1. So that clutch was roughly worth about $5,000 at the time. Female pastels was selling for $2,000. So again, back then, my first clutches were averaging around $4,000 or $5,000 per clutch. But as I upgrade, every year I hold back stuff. I hold back the cream of the crop. I sell a few, but I keep some of the best for myself. And then I eventually upgrade my genetics. My breeding collection gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And then my output gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And then now my clutches are averaging, upwards of $30,000 per clutch. So think about that. If this year I'm doing 80 clutches, if I can average $30K per clutch, that's $2.4 million in production. And of course, I usually keep the cream of the crop. So you figure, I don't know, $700,000 or whatever is holdback stuff. But then the rest is all stuff that I can sell. And that's the power of the upgrade. And if you measure that, you'll slowly watch your average net on a clutch, or your average value of each clutch slowly increase and increase and increase over time. $5,000, $6,000, $8,000, $10,000, $15,000. And in 2011, this was crazy because in 2011, I bred an orange dreamy yellow belly to a female banana that I paid $12,000 for that female banana. And I bred her to an orange dreamy yellow belly. That clutch produced 3.1 bananas. At the time, male bananas were selling for $60K. Think about that. That was a $200,000 six-egg clutch. That clutch alone right there in 2011 took my average clutch through the roof. So the cost of my average clutches just went through the roof because of that one clutch. So that's the power of the upgrade. And the beautiful thing about it is that you can find your sweet spot. So maybe 20 clutches a year is your sweet spot. Maybe it's 50 clutches, 100 clutches. I don't know. Everybody's situation is different. You know, some people have families, some people have, you know, jobs, some people, you know, they just don't want to spend, you know, all day in the freaking snake room cleaning snakes. So you got to find your sweet spot. You got to find that sweet spot where you're consistent with your animals and you're not killing your passion. If you can be consistent with your animals, cleaning your animals, taking care of your animals, feeding your animals, staying on top of your animals are going to produce for you. So it doesn't matter if it's 10 clutches, 20 clutches, or 30 clutches. This upgrade approach works, and it could work for you. And if you want to do 10 clutches a year and you can average 30K per clutch, bro, that's 300K. That's 300K a year with very little time and effort on your part. So, you know, you guys gotta be very thoughtful in how you approach this in this game. And if you follow this approach, I guarantee you're gonna have massive success. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. I'm out.